Mike Rapaport's favorite podcast on YouTube.
Can I
It's
say
good
it?
to be here, everybody. What?
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mikey. Hey, Dick Ritchie.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the new intro, great. This is what we do. We have people that've been working for us behind the scenes, doing stuff, and this is why we strongly encourage you to go to patreon.com/we're not sorry, because we're not lazy. We've been working on shit. Everybody's been but the same thing all the time. We've been working on it. See, it's nice to debut a new thing, some new production.
Hold on, Mike.
Production values.
I'm fighting with Mike Rapaport's kid on Twitter right now.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Look, it's clearly him. So then I just called him out, by the way. He's like, oh, I'm 17. I'm like, yeah. And then I said the page 6 article, you were 17 in 2017. You believe page 6? I'm like, yeah, I do. Yeah. So,
hey, by the way, Mike, the first thing is that when he's fighting me and going, oh yeah, you're really gonna pick on first of all, you're LARPing as a kid. You're not a kid. You're not a little kid. You're trying to make us scared. You're doing the old Cassandra Fairbanks, as we call it. I was underage. Shut up, stupid. Here's the thing, bud. It's still 17 is still much older than the average age of the kids that the producers you work for fuck.
Come on, Mikey. You can pretend to be a kid, but you're not. It's been trying to talk. So this is a message. I was actually at the grocery store and I get this message. It's of Dean Rapaport at Mike Rapaport's son, which isn't his son, by the way. It's a LARPing account. We've already found a page 6 article. Mike Rapaport has been LARPing as his son since 2017. Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Mike Rapaport's his son's real Twitter account is at not Mike Rapaport's son.
Right.
That's mean.
So now he's not going to call in. He's like, what? Call in the show right now. He's not going to call in, of course, because he is a pussy. There you go, Mikey boy. What's wrong, Mike?
You got the number, bud. And he was like, yeah, of course I'm not. I'm not going to call any fucking show. And I'm not going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to make you guys more famous? Shut up, guy. Call in or don't. Stop
LARPing. It's embarrassing, Mike.
Take that weak shit out of here when we're getting ready for a show. We're running around trying to fucking do shit. Fucking crypto's doing its thing, trying to make coffee, running errands. By the way, shout out to the big homie. I don't know if he wants me to name him, but the gentleman who sent in those the mics and the hard drive stuff. Thank you, Sarge. So we had to do P.O. Box. So we're running around, man. Okay, we don't have time for your shenanigans. If you want to call in, Mike. It's not
you. And by the way, because he actually wrote, "Oh, you called the 17-year-old sweetie? What? He catch a predator?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I posted the page 6. You've been 17 since 2017. Cut the shit. So either call or don't call. But you know what's sad is the guy in True Romance has a Google alert for himself, and then he watches YouTube videos about himself, and then he LARPs online. So this was the message.
You were, by the way, the least memorable part of that movie.
So here's the message. I'm serious. Message me your number. I want to talk to you right now about my dad, Michael Rapaport. Michael Rapaport, this is really him, replies, Dean, what are you talking about? Aren't you in school? Please get off your phone now. Dean Rapaport, no, these guys are racist and literally said the most disgusting thing about you and your family. You and our family. I'm handling it. Please get off your phone while you're in school. Mom is going to pick you up after volleyball practice.
This is so weird.
Then Michael Rapaport, pretending to be Dean Rapaport, wrote, I quit volleyball. I haven't played volleyball since October.
I don't want your life.
He wrote, I'm serious. Message me your number. Message me your number. I want to talk to you right now about my dad. And then he wrote, Dean, what are you talking about? Please get off your phone. Blah, 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 blah. Then let's go to the DMs real quick. He writes, hey, pussy, what's your number? Once I figured out it was him. And by the way, Mersh helped me out with this reply. Come on, Mike. That bit is hack even for you. This is the worst acting I've seen since your performance in Deep Blue Sea.
That was mean. It was mean. Royce came up with that on his own. I'm not taking responsibility for that.
I wouldn't take responsibility for Deep Blue Sea either.
I'm not going to get beat up by a 50-year-old wigger who's having an identity crisis in his 50s. I'm not doing that.
But so you keep let me go to my DMs here real quick.
And by the way, Mike, I know all your LA comic buddies at the Comedy Store. I know they all dress like wiggers, but they still talk like white guys. Like, come on.
So then Mike Rapaport's son, which is actually Mike Rapaport, writes, come on, Mike, this bit is hack even for you. This is the worst acting I've seen since your performance in Deep Blue Sea. He goes, I will literally call you right now, and you will hear that this isn't a bit. What's your number, Tubby? I replied, show starts in 10 minutes, Wigger. You can call in when we're live. He writes, nobody listens to your show, fat boy. Well, you do, or I'm sorry, your dad does. Just give me your mother's landline because it looks like you live in her basement.
Oh!
He was in Copland.
Fucking owned.
He was in Copland. So you're not going to call figures, not to promote your stupid show. You talk about my father, you could talk to me personally on the phone without your little camera crew and microphone.
Camera crew? God, I wish.
Fucking
what are we, fucking,
dude.
who are we, Louis J. Gomez?
Seriously. I'll call you before the show. Sounds good, Mr. Diabetes? I wrote, aw, Mikey, you never will. I know it's okay. Give me a second. I'll give you my number. LOL, so you can record it. Get the fuck out. I go, oh, what's wrong, Mike? You scared, sweetie? You're literally saying sweetie to a 17-year-old. I think I'll see you on To Catch a Predator. You'll never make it out of Orlando. That's trying to be scared. Oh, you know where you live. It says it in my bio. You were 7. And then, of course, I wrote, you were 17 in 2017? What's this, Mike? Page 6? Oh, that's right. Is Michael Rapaport arguing with his son on Twitter? This is January 26, 2017. Actor Michael Rapaport doesn't want his son using his phone at school, even stick up for his father. So you go to his timeline, this is what the bit is. Or so has appeared. On Thursday morning, Twitter user claimed to be teenage son of actor came to the defense when journalists Alex Leo and Lindsay Robertson criticized him for taking Aziz Ansari to task, comparing Chris Brown to Donald Trump in his Saturday Night Live monologue. The whole thing started when Leo and Robertson asked on Twitter why Rapaport 46 was so insulted by Ansari's joke. Robertson suggested it was because Michael Rapaport has his own criminal history with women to worry about.
It did reference that yesterday.
I would pretend to be a 17-year-old, too, if you had your own criminal history with women, Mike.
What was Aziz Ansari's joke? Did it have a damn in it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
And Michael Rapaport got mad because he was ripping him off.
He's like, man, we all hate that Donald Trump, am I right? You know, I know Kanye West. That's some real shit.
She also linked to an article detailing a 1998 incident when the actor admitted to harassing ex-girlfriend Lily Taylor. How dare you talk about my father? Everyone has a bad day. You girls are so cool spewing that hate on Twitter. An account under the name of Dean Rapaport tweeted before, you two are the reason I get bullied at school. You know nothing, nothing about my dad. So Michael Rapaport has been doing this since 2017. Since 2017, he's been pretending. To be his son,
you know,
on Twitter to fight with people.
If you had you have Aziz Ansari and you have Michael Rapaport. If you had Lily Singh in this article, you'd have the brown face trifecta.
You would. At least the other two are closer to fucking black than he.
Well, I don't want to say black. Yeah, well, you know.
Aziz Ansari, who the fuck do you think you are, dragging Chris Brown through the mud?
I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the Navy.
Seriously. Rapaport also criticized Ansari for taking on race in America in both his comedy and the later show's Master of None. Okay. Fuck you little politically correct fuck. He said, I'm not saying he's not funny. I'm not saying he's not talented. And I'm not saying his voice isn't warranted. But you're not holier than thou. So, Michael Rapaport's son. By the way, you got caught because for a couple. I was in the grocery store. I was like, "Oh shit, is this really your son?" So go be on your show. I'm not gonna have I did tweet. I'm not gonna have a 17-year-old on my show, man. I'm not gonna do that. But then, I realized it was him, and I'm like, "Oh, what's up, Mike? You got caught, huh? You got caught LARPing. This is embarrassing. This is
very embarrassing.
Fucking embarrassing." And there's a story out there. Can I tell you a Michael Rapaport story?
Sure.
One that I found online. And you could check it for yourself. In the Deep Blue Sea, if you happen to be one of the 4 people that own the Deep Blue Sea Blu-ray, it has commentary. It has commentary by Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson was in the movie, and he apparently said that, you know, Sam Jackson, LL Cool J were the other 2 guys in the movie. Michael Rapaport was in the movie, and during the breaks, Michael Rapaport would keep walking up to them and talking to them about hip-hop and rap and stuff like that, to where Sam Jackson had to remind Michael Rapaport that, you're white, leave me alone. So just so you know,
that's really embarrassing.
That's who Michael Rapaport is.
It kind of, when you told me that story last night too, it kind of reminded me of remember the scene in Airheads When Adam Sandler's like,
First off, Mike, I remember all the scenes in your head.
he's like, hey man, by the way, we're down, man. Hendrix was God. And the black guy is just like, it was the black guy from The Wire too. With the big afro.
So he's using a LARPy account. A fake account of his son to defend criminal allegations that were made against him. Just, I want to really get this down and dirty.
Can I get this out of the way though, Mike? If you, I know you're watching right now. I know you're watching.
Of course,
you're gonna pretend like you didn't, but you're watching. Maybe spend.
Hey, can I just tell him, put your hat straight first? I know it's
put your hat
sideways. I know
straight.
it's sideways.
And stop slouching.
Okay, go.
I assume you're slouching. And probably wearing some kind of throwback 76ers jersey.
Right. Knicks jersey.
I don't know. I just want to. I could have easily went Knicks. I wanted something a little more. But listen, Mike. Word of advice, right? It's been like, I don't know, 15, 20 years since you've been in a movie anybody's seen. Nobody saw Once Upon a Time in Queens with fucking Chaz Palminteri. Nobody saw any of this shit.
Not even Chaz Palminteri.
A little word of advice, okay? Maybe a little more time going to auditions, a little less time LARPing as your 23-year-old son at this point on Twitter. Just a thought. You're at a point now where you're not above going to auditions again and humbling yourself. And maybe if you did that, and you spent less time fucking around running, doing Periscope videos and trying to get comedians canceled, you might have more than just a shitty Netflix show that people only know exists because they logged into Netflix to watch episodes of Friends. They would rather watch like repeats of what people are logging in there to watch Friends and old episodes of Star Trek fucking The Next Generation instead of your brand new show.
So, Mike, you got caught. You got caught LARPing. You got caught. You were going to call me. But here's the thing. The moment I said, hey, man, why don't you call in the show then? Call the show. Big tough guy. You big tough guy? Big tough guy?
Who does this fucking guy think he is? He's out there being racist all the time. This fucking president's an asshole. That's all you do, Mike. You're a male, you're a 50-year-old male wigger version of Alyssa Milano. That's what you are.
Last known photo of him.
I was really famous in the 90s, and now I'm just sitting here fucking yelling a lot of Periscope. Enough, Mike.
This is the last known photo of him.
That was back when he had all the bling and all the money.
Yeah.
when he was still coasting and getting all that fucking Dick Ritchie puss.
Yeah,
you stink. You're the worst.
Why don't you shut the fuck up, Yonkers Most Wanted? You piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Are you this is apparently his fake father's account, which to me is in bad taste considering that these are allegations of abuse, which honestly in this Me Too era, Mike, you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure you're not a man who understands 2FA very well.
And by the way, LARPing as a 17-year-old and then telling people, oh, you're literally talking to a 17-year-old that way? Didn't you do like a movie with Woody Allen, the guy who married his 17-year-old stepdaughter?
Mm-hmm. You work for people who fuck literal children. Here's the thing, Mike. If some 17-year-old gets in my face, I'm going to tell him to go fuck himself. I don't care. If a 10-year-old got in my face, start talking shit, I'd tell him to go fuck himself. Here's the beauty of that. There's no law against that. Yeah, okay. This is the same thing. Like you can't, like you're gonna hide behind this fake minor shit. Where, yeah, I mean, of course, if I'm trying to fuck you, or I'm flashing my dick at you, or I'm sharing my fucking my booze with you, sure, I can get in trouble. There is no law on the books anywhere in any country that I can't tell a 17-year-old to go fuck himself. So go fuck yourself. And if it on the off chance, let's say we're wrong. Let's just operate for 1 second under the assumption that we're wrong. And it's really a 17-year-old. Hey, 17-year-old, go fuck yourself. How you like them apples? There's nothing you can do about it.
So this is him LARPing as his kid.
Fucking, seriously, you know what you are? You're a fucking Jew from New York who talks and acts like a fucking black guy and you're in your 50s. You're a fucking discount off-brand MC Search. That's what you are. You are MC Search without a gold record, you fucking piece of shit.
Well, his full name is MC Searching for Work.
Oh, fuck. MC Searching for New Representation.
So it's okay. And by the way,
MC Searching for a holding deal.
don't hit women, all right, man? I think that's the
Yeah,
biggest
don't
thing.
stalk women and don't like that's
Don't
weird,
hurt
man.
women, okay?
Yeah, I don't know if you
That's
hear, but
wrong.
don't be so stalky and creepy. No means no, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Me Too. Can I? Let me do it in his style.
Sure.
It's the Me Too movement now, motherfucker. You can't just be out here disrespecting women like that. If they say no, you got to leave them alone, bro.
So this is he's been doing this for a while.
He needs to stop doing all of this, and I mean all of it, including existing. He needs to stop.
He has been doing this bit for a while. And listen, Mike, little man, you got caught. Admit you got caught. Admit you got caught doing a bad bit. Admit that you're just embarrassing now. And, Mike, I get it, bro. I get it. What Ari did was terrible, but Ari's never been accused of doing anything to women. Has he? Can you look that up? Can you see if Ari's ever done anything to women?
I mean, I wouldn't commit to that till he's.
That's why I asked.
Can you pull that up, Jamie?
That's why I asked, sir.
I don't think so, though. No.
That's why I asked.
Ari is one of those guys who does absolutely shitty shit to like his guy comedy
To his
buddies.
friends, yeah.
But there's nothing. Literally, under controversies on Wikipedia, it's only the Kobe Bryant thing.
Okay.
And again, I mean, a lot of people have said that.
I mean, I would argue that dosing per crusher should also be under controversy,
Yeah,
right?
I guess, but
I'm just saying, I'm being fair. I want to be fair here.
But other than that, I mean, a lot of people have said over time that Ari Shaffir is not a bad dude. He's especially in the world of stand-up comedy. That's the other thing I love is like they're trying to go like this Ari Shaffir is such a piece of shit. And you're like, who in stand-up comedy is not a piece of shit, right? Like. I guess it just depends on who you're friends with or whatever, or who's nice to you and who's not. But you can find any comedian that some guy will. You can find comedians that we like that we say are nice. Like Louis J. Gomez. I'm sure you can find 10 people that would go, that guy's a piece of shit. He's the worst human being that ever lived, right?
10 people in Gas Digital that would say that.
That are there right now. They're all in the building.
Yeah.
No, but like, again, but it's not. It's again, everybody has people that are like, fuck that guy, what a piece of shit. But overall, when most people are like, no, he's a pretty good dude. He's never fucking pulled his dick out, blocked a door, and started jerking off. You know what I mean?
So when you search Old Wigger, look at page 2 of the
Oh,
results.
my
Look,
God.
all I searched was Old Wigger, so you could take a look.
He searched Old Wigger, and there he is, Mike Rapaport.
You're an Old Wigger, Mike, and it's embarrassing.
And it's from the root, so that means black people hate you, Mike.
Yeah.
Stop pandering. Stop.
Yeah. Old Wigger.
Stop fucking trying to be a part of a culture that wants nothing to do with you.
From the root, Michael Rapaport is the worst kind of white man. Worst kind of white man. Also, some weird placement for cold sores there, Mike.
He's always got herpes.
Yeah.
He's got what it is too? He's got like spinal tap herpes where it's just ever present. It's just always there.
The story of the scorpion and the frog is an ancient African proverb that explains the importance of knowing whom to trust. And the story, okay, I'm not going to get to the part. The frog is worried, but you okay. It says here, but you promise a squirrel. Okay, Michael Rapaport is a cool-ass white dude. Everybody knows a cool white dude. They listen to hip-hop. They know how to speak urban. Sometimes they even embed themselves so deep in black culture that black people might start believing the cool-ass white dude is somehow immune to the disease of racism. Mike, it's not working. On Sunday, before appearing on an episode of Bravo's Watch What Happens Live, the half-chewed marshmallow, center of racism, posted and then deleted a picture of the Real Housewives of Atlanta actress Kenyon Moore alongside a photo of a gorilla.
Uh-oh.
During the episode, Rapaport chided the former Miss USA by announcing, I didn't want to say it live on TV, but Kenya's feet are ashy as fuck. He continued, them shits are ashy. I didn't want to say it on TV because I'm a gentleman. He really does think he's black. Like, that's fucking kind of like... The difference between us and Michael Rapaport is we'll make that joke. Of course I'll make that joke. But the difference is I'm not trying to embed myself into black culture.
Yeah, I also wouldn't deliver that line like I was on BET's Comic View.
Yeah.
Yo, them shits is so ashy, dog. What a cringe old man.
So there's
like I'm embarrassed for him right now. I was embarrassed for him yesterday, and now I'm like fucking doubly embarrassed for him.
And the whole thing, like, I'm not going to call to promote your show. Well, first off, Mike, either if it's really you, then it's embarrassing. But if it's really your kid, which it's not his kid, by the way.
Of course it's not.
But if it is your kid, you're not going to, no one knows who the fuck you are, who you're promoting. But you're
gives
not
a
going to
shit?
call in the show, Mikey boy.
Yeah, if it was really Mike Rappaport's kid, like we said, and it's not, nobody would give a fuck. Nobody would go, holy shit, you guys, you understand the people we've managed to get on the show? You know what I mean? Like, we've had John McAfee on this show. We've had some big fucking names on this show. You think the people are going to go, holy shit, how did you guys land Michael Rappaport's kid? People wouldn't even ask, holy shit, how did you land Mike Rappaport? You know what I mean? Like, that's like, are you fucking kidding me?
And Mike, look, I get it. I get the fact.
How did you guys get Mike Rappaport on the air? I'll tell you how. He paid his Boost Mobile bill.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, I'm tubby. I'm fat. Okay, listen here, 50-year-old wigger. Yeah. At least my original wife's with me. So I don't want to fucking hear it from you, homeboy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. My wife loves me, unlike you. And obviously, like, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if you really have kids, but if I was them, I'd be fucking embarrassed of wigger dad. Like, that is fucking embarrassing. And let me tell you something, Mike. You think black people are friends with you? I'm sure he hangs out with black people. Like, dude, you have a lot of black friends. I know you do. I have black friends. But I'm always myself. I'm never something I'm not, right? I'm always myself. I act like me and joke around. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. He's a dude who probably black people are like, yeah, Michael, you hilarious, dog. You hilarious, dog. And as soon as he leaves, they go, you believe this guy?
Yeah.
Do you see him coming over the way he's talking to us?
Well, it's also like, you know, they do, like, I've had to break some wiggerish tendencies and some habits. But, like, even at my wiggeriest, it's like, you know, you've been an actor you're a Jew actor from New York who has never not been acting. Like, you've had a pretty charmed
Could have just said actor.
So, like, people don't buy that shit from you. They'll only buy it from the guy that's in the car on the way to go do some dirt with him. You know what I mean? People that will vouch for you and go, yeah, no, I've seen him do some wild shit. Like, don't fucking play with him. But all you do is make Periscope videos, try to get people canceled, and whine about the president.
Oh, somebody sent me something. Is this true?
Uh-oh.
Give me a sec here.
Uh-oh. We got breaking information coming into the Revenge of the Cis news desk right now. Our correspondent Royce Lopez is trying to corroborate this information.
Yes,
Royce, do you have any updates from the field?
Thanks, Mike. I'm out here on the field, and I just wanted to.
It's been 500 years of media, and they still can't figure out that delay.
I have less of a delay when I have Dusty Bogan on, and he's in Australia.
By the way, the only thing you missed a little bit is while the person's talking, you're supposed to be going. Thanks, Tom.
Did you know Michael Rappaport actually tweeted a joke making light of sexual assault, pedophilia, and innocent children almost dying? Now, remember, I don't care if you make those jokes. But when you're going to criticize someone like Ari for his jokes, Fact 1, did you know Michael Rappaport was sentenced in the court of law for harassing a woman? Fact 2, did you know at 47-year-old Michael Rappaport once publicly and falsely alluded to having sex with his 19-year-old coworker? Fact 3, did you know that Michael Rappaport insinuated engaging in a sexual assault on Twitter? Fact 4, did you know Michael Rappaport plays a special need father on Atypical, yet maliciously uses the awful term retard to disparage people? Now, I call people retards. I think Michael Rappaport's a retard.
I think whoever wrote this article is also a retard.
That's correct. But I'm not on the show Atypical now, am I?
Exactly.
Did you know that Michael Rappaport is holy hell? The hypocrisy in this one is incredible. What is this one? I have to click it. I don't know. Michael Rappaport tells people to vote or shut the fuck up. Then why do public records show he hasn't voted since 2002?
Ooh.
What's that on your fucking bottom lip there, Mikey boy? Huh? What's up? I might be tubby, but Jesus Christ, I don't have herpes.
Yeah, he's got like a bad situation going on.
Mm-hmm. Did you know Michael Rappaport? Did you know that Michael Rappaport gleefully admits to uninvitingly touching an actress's breast while on a movie set? Michael!
I'm shocked. Quite frankly, I'm shocked. And I'm appalled. This is the sort of... can I do it, Royce? This is the sort
Why
of...
Why did OBS disconnect? No, it's...
We good?
It's about to reconnect. Hold on.
You know, this is definitely... I'm just talking just in case that we're not disconnected, which it does do that sometimes.
We're back.
But...
sorry, I don't know why I got disconnected, guys, but we're back.
Very weird. But if you don't mind, Royce, I'd like to just use a term that people like Mike Rappaport in their circles like to use. This is extremely problematic behavior, Mike. Very ashamed.
It is. It is problematic behavior, and for one, I don't agree with it. Do you agree with this problematic behavior?
No, quite frankly, it's gross. And as the grandson of Holocaust survivors, personally, I'm really offended.
I don't remember that.
I'm the grandson of gay Holocaust survivors.
So, whoa, hold on. They're gay Holocaust survivors?
Yeah.
So you're like fucking Magneto's kid?
Yeah. That was a great reference. Yeah, my name was... I was this close to being named Cerebro.
Magneto.
Cerebro.
Sorry we got cut off there for a second, but don't worry about it, guys, because we have more. Did you know Michael Rapaport gleefully admits to unwillingly touching an actress's breast? Did you know that Michael Rapaport publicly shames random women and calls them pigs and animals and other derogatory terms? Really? Did Michael Rapaport do that?
Did you know also, I want to point it out, Falker versus Gene Work in the chat wrote, maybe if Michael was more like Drexel and less like Dick Ritchie, he could pull off the wigger thing a little better. But I think that should highlight that Gary Oldman, in with his hands tied behind his back, in one little movie, did a wigger better in a movie than you've been doing for 50 years.
Did you know that Michael Rapaport possibly alluded to comparing a black woman to a monkey? Gorilla. It was to gorilla.
Do you think when Gary Oldman was doing that character and he went, he must have thought it was White Boy Day, you think he was talking about, you think he used Mike Rapaport as inspiration for that line?
So here's the problem with this. Look, I honestly don't have an issue with like 90% of the things on this list. I wouldn't give a fuck. Michael Rapaport also said this joke in 2018. I haven't seen someone try to get a Thai boy out of a hole this frantically since I walked in on Kevin Spacey in the men's room at Chuck E. Cheese. Now, here's the thing with this, Mike.
It's not even a good joke.
It's not a good joke, but that's not even the point.
What was the hole in the bathroom? Was it his hole?
No, the Thai boy out of a hole. Like, remember when those kids were stuck in the cave?
I know. The joke doesn't work because Kevin Spacey tries to get into little boys' holes, not out of them.
You gotta pay the troll toll.
Yeah, this joke's a mess. I bet you know what. By the way, he wrote that, and he wanted to get like he was like, yeah, man, I want to write anonymous comedian.
But even if it was a good joke, the point is that you made a joke like this, making fun of Kevin Spacey, who destroyed some kids' lives.
Yeah, it's not cool, bro.
That's really messed up because I'm gonna virtue signal like he did with the Ari thing.
Of course.
Yo, bro. Yo, dog. That's like fucked up, dude. Like, oh, you're gonna sit there? Yo, the fucking kids got raped, dog.
Yo, why the fuck are you making jokes about fucking kids get fucked in the ass, dude? You know what I mean? There's a lot of victims out there of fucking sexual assault, childhood victims, okay? And you're fucking out here making light of this shit. You might as well be fucking Donald Trump. Fucking grab him by the pussy guy. Sorry, I'm getting really into doing Rapaport now. But frankly, Mike, that is, and I'm going to say it again, problematic.
So,
Jesus Christ, he is not
looking good.
He's not a guy that the camera loves.
No.
Or directors or producers or casting agents.
Or black people. Or previous relationships. And possibly his children. So Mike, not you, Mike, but Mr. Rapaport. We done here? We done? We finished?
Yeah, go back to
because you're not gonna blackball me. I'm not a fucking comedian in LA. I can't go play at the Comedy Store. I don't give a shit. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to me? Seriously, Mike. What I said we meant, and I will double down on it. You're a fucking hypocrite, and the fact that you're LARPing as your kid to fight beefs is probably one of the cringiest things I've ever seen anybody do. Now he's trying to pretend that it's not him, but it's him. And now everybody knows it's you, and everybody will always know it's you, because guess what, Mike? You are a hack. You've always been a hack. You'll always be a hack. Okay? We done? Good. Now, why don't you go fucking LARP as your ex-wife so maybe she doesn't fucking sue you?
Yeah. And I just want to point out to you, you are a hack, as Roy said, but you know what the most disappointing thing is? You're a fucking pussy. You're a fucking pussy.
I gave him the number. He has the number now.
I'd call into any of your dumb shit. And by the way, I wouldn't even do it for clout. Like, I wouldn't even call in and go, you got to promote my show. I'd call in as an anonymous nobody, and I'd fucking smash you. You dumb fucking failed actor. You fucking piece of shit who hasn't done a goddamn thing of note since 1999. Since you were in a movie with LL Cool J, you should fucking stop. LL Cool J's had hit songs since the last time you've been in any good movies.
Hey, yo, dog, Trump sucks. Do you like me now, black people? Do you like me now?
Yo, how fucking much do I gotta pander to you people? I mean, I didn't mean you people, but you know what I mean, us people. Fuck you, Mike. Shit, with your little Google alert set up so you can see when people mention you. How fucking pathetic!
I don't
is
have
that?
one of those set up.
No, God, no.
No, I don't have one of those.
I don't even listen when people come to me and go, "Hey, this guy's talking about you." I'm like, I don't care playing video games. I don't really care right now.
So there you go, Michael Rapaport. We good? Hold on. We good, dog? Dog, we good? Yeah, okay, good. Go back to fucking watching reruns of The Real Housewives or whatever the fuck you're doing right now on your couch.
Hip hop, the real hip hop wives of Atlanta or whatever.
Yeah, seriously, go do that. Wigger. You want to move on?
Yeah, that felt good though.
All right, good. You had your shot, Mikey. You had your shot.
Blew it. You blew it just like you fucking blew your acting career.
Mm-hmm. $5. You guys suck. My father is the arbiter of comedy. That was from Mean Dean Rapaport.
Mean Dean Rapaport.
Mean Dean Rapaport. Starman 622.
I would rather have Dean Malenko on the show.
Starman 622. To be fair, Dick Ritchie was the bomb on TJ Hooker. Mexi Max and Cheese, you're wrong. Michael Rapaport doesn't work for kid fuckers anymore. They don't even want him. Maybe that's why he LARPs as a kid.
Oh.
Chewy, yo, is Rapaport catfishing you? Wow, cruise ship flashbacks. Also, more people watch his episode of Friends on Netflix than his episode of Friends on Netflix than his new show.
Ooh.
ROTC is dope, son. That was from Kobe Bryant's Ghost.
Wow. Thank you, Kobe. And you know what? I got to admit, man, you were one of the greatest of all time, bro.
Mm-hmm. You were. Hey, hey, Mike, why don't you go take some helicopter lessons? All right.